the hip shit on the shelf. Cause the way the real wealth is being real myself. Might not have to see the glory of the coming of the left. I can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for help. It's time to switch it up, put the hip shit on the shelf. Cause the way the real wealth is being real myself. Might not have to see the glory of the coming of the left. I can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for help. Money, money, money. All you have is not wrong with being wealthy. Like Kanye West says, having money is not everything, not having it is. No, Deuteronomy 8:18 says God gives us the ability to create wealth. No, it's the love of money that's the root of all evil. You don't like money so much, why you get up and go to work? Yeah, you trying to do think about one of the things that we think I'm just trying to leave a legacy for money. It's not everything, but when you got it, you can do some cool stuff. And now, your host for Talking Money in the Morning, financial health mentor to the working class, Mr. H Cortez.
Good morning, Black world, and welcome to Talking Money in the Morning Live with your main man, H Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, coming to you live and direct from the Monetize My Life Academy studios here in St. Louis, Missouri. Guys, if you have not already gone over to Monetize My Life Academy and grabbed your free ebook, Easy Online Incomes, you need to do that for two main reasons. Number one, it's just a cool ebook. If you're struggling to make money online and you want some ideas, some tips, and some strategies, you're going to be able to do that. Good morning, Iona. The other reason is when you go grab that ebook, you're going to get on the list and you're going to get to participate in the countdown to the official launch of Monetize My Life Academy. And you guys are not going to believe how we're going to do the launch. You will literally be able to steal a membership from my academy for next to nothing, but you have to be on the list so you can get the notifications, because I might just launch this thing at midnight and then we'll go at a very, very low price from midnight to like 6 in the morning. And then 6 in the morning is going to go up $1 each and every hour, right? It's going to be super cool, man. But you'll get a chance when you're on that list to actually get it done. I mean, to really get in at a very, 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 very low price. So you're one of the only people who say my name right. Hey, I practiced that, man, because my first name is Hernando. And, you know, I've been called Hernandez and Julio and some of everything, man. So I try to look at names and phonics and really. So I appreciate that, Iona. Listen, so go to www.monetizemylifeacademy.com. Put in your name and email address, grab your free ebook. Poke around on that site, man. Look at some of the products and services that are there. And chances are, if you participate in the launch, you're going to be able to get access to a lot of that stuff for a really, really, really low price, right? So you want to go grab your free ebook and get on the list for that. Do me a huge favor if you check this out on Periscope, then go ahead and share the stream with your followers, tweet it out. I invite your followers to come take a look at us. Also, if you're checking this out on YouTube, do the same thing. Go ahead and grab the link, share it on your favorite social media timeline, post into your favorite groups and all that kind of stuff. But make sure you hit the subscribe button if you have not already subscribed to the channel. And leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, whatever you feel about the show. Give me your honest feedback. And you guys on Facebook, you know I love you. Do the same thing. If you haven't already, hit the notification button in the top right so you get notifications every time we go live. I want you to do that. And then I want you to go ahead and share the stream on your timeline. This is Free Business Coaching Fridays, man. That means you can ask me any questions, because you know what? Hashtag your brand matters. Everybody hashtag your brand matters right now. That's going to be a new t-shirt that I'm going to come out with. Your brand matters. Because if you are building a business and not building a brand, you, my friend, are not building a business. Hashtag your brand matters. Show is also brought to you by the Black Wealth Movement. Guys, we're helping Black brothers and sisters all over this country build substantial wealth, not only for themselves at this moment in time, but also for generations to come. There are some simple strategies that you need to know about money, that you need to know about capitalism, that you need to know about business, entrepreneurship, taxes, credit, and we teach you all of that stuff for a measly $35 per month. In fact, I am expanding my franchise all over the country, and we're on a campaign right now to help you make 30 to 50 grand in the next 12 months part-time? Who wants to try that? Who wants to put me to the test? Put me to the test and see if I can't help you make 30 to 50 grand in the next 12 months part-time. What is part-time? You got to give me at least 2 hours per day, Monday through Friday, or 5 days a week. It don't have to be Monday through Friday, just 5 days a week, at least 2 hours per day, Monday or 5 days a week. That's part-time. I'm gonna help you make 30 to 50 grand in the next 12 months. If that sounds like something that appeals to you, I want you to text 30 to 50K. So text 30K-50K to 314-874-6887. Again, the number is 314-874-6887. I'll jump on the phone with you, answer any questions. If you're not ready to get started, I'll send you some more information, let you make an informed decision. But trust me, if the name of the game for you is building wealth, financial freedom, personal financial success, then we have the perfect system for you. It does cost $35 a month. It does require you to put in some effort if you're going to make 30 to 50K in 12 months. In fact, it's going to require you to put in some intense effort. So if you're not afraid of hard work, you're not afraid to really go after your dreams, then this is a good program for you. 314-874-6887, text 30 to 50K. And I'm going to get you what you need. So you guys know how it goes, right? You put in the name of your brand, and then you ask questions. I want to help you build your brand today for free, right? I want to give you the business coaching, business tips, business strategy you need for free, but I also want to give you a business shout out. I want to give you a business shout out. So give me the name of your brand, your business, and then go ahead and ask your question. And guess what? Even if you don't have a question, still type the name of your business or the name of your brand in the chat. Other people on this chat, other people who are watching us live, other people who may be watching us on a replay, you never know. They might see the name of your brand and want to connect with you. So your name of your brand, short description, and ask your question. If you don't have any questions, then I'm always trying to be prepared. I'll go ahead and recap this week's shows. Questions: helping someone else, their brand is free. The Real LLC. Helping someone else. Oh, you're helping someone else. Their brand is Free the Real LLC. They have entertainment and apparel. Having problems coming up with taglines. Should they separate the brands? So they have an entertainment brand and an apparel brand. That's not that difficult at all. They definitely should be two different brands. The entertainment brand should be different from the apparel brand, but I want people to start thinking creatively. If you have an entertainment company, which is named XYZ, right? And you have an apparel brand, I want you to always think about what's being done to you by other businesses and big business, right? How does the NFL and Bud Light commingle their marketing? The NFL is a sports brand. Bud Light and Budweiser beer is a alcohol and beverage company. How do they make that work? Budweiser is the official drink of the NFL. So you have two separate brands. You have entertainment brand and you have an apparel company. The apparel company is the official apparel brand of this entertainment company. You guys get how that works? How you can even though they're two separate things. So for me, Monetize My Life Academy is the official branding and marketing education for the Black Wealth Movement. Two totally separate things, but I can cross promote and cross brand. Those who join Monetize My Life Academy, once you learn how to get money flowing into your business, you might need to join the Black Wealth Movement so we can teach you how to invest and grow that money. So I would say two separate brands, Monica. Their entertainment brand should be separate, it should have its own tagline. And the apparel brand should be separate, have its own tagline. But the apparel brand could be the official apparel brand of the entertainment company. And when you're thinking about taglines, think about what you want your company to represent in the marketplace. Give you an example. Line for Monetize My Life Academy is get paid to live. Think about that. Monetize My Life. What does Monetize My Life Academy do? Teaches people how to turn their know-how and their passion into profit. In other words, we teach people how to get paid to live, or they getting paid to do things that they normally do anyway. So your tagline should always speak to what you want your brand to represent in the marketplace. So he should get a name for each. Absolutely. Absolutely. And even though he can have a holding company that owns both companies, the entertainment should be an LLC and the apparel company should be an LLC, both with their own branding separately, their own marketing campaigns separately, but he can cross promote the entertainment company with the apparel, and he can cross promote the apparel company with the entertainment company, right? Because if I had an apparel company and I was, and just say this was Thornton Entertainment, and anytime I did any branding and marketing for the apparel company, I'll say, hey, this is Thornton Apparel. You guys know that we are the official apparel company of Thornton Entertainment. So now I'm always looping that back in when I do any branding or promotional for the apparel company. And then if I'm doing promotion for the entertainment company, hey, we got this big show coming up. I want to give a huge shout out to Thornton Apparel, which is the official apparel company for Thornton Entertainment. Right? So that's kind of how you can blend them together, but they definitely should be separate entities in and of themselves. Good question. Good question. Any other questions? Give me the name of your brand. The name of your brand. Tell us a little bit about that brand, and then ask your question. So you guys know I like to recap as we are kind of waiting on questions to fill in. Yesterday we did 7 habits of an effective or of highly effective people, right? You guys remember what those 7 habits were? Highly effective people are proactive. They make things happen. They don't wait for things to happen to them, right? Highly effective people begin with the end in mind, right? They see the end picture, and it's that end picture that will drag them, pull them, and push them through the muck and the mire of the junk they have to go through to make their dreams a reality, right? They also put first things first. They prioritize, man. If family is first, then you know by their daily activities that family is important to them, right? Highly effective people look for win-win situations. They're not all about me, and they don't believe that somebody else has to lose in order for me to win, because that's a load of bull. That's a load of bull. Highly effective people seek to understand first, then they seek to be understood. That means they take interest in other people. They want to get to know other people. You guys, you know, I can do the whole show by myself, but I want you guys to ask questions. I want to help you build your brand. So get your questions in. All right. They also seek synergy and alignment, and everything that they do is in alignment with where they're going. They don't get pulled from one side to the other and lose focus. Right. Everything that they do, they stay synergistically aligned with what they're doing. Craig, my man, I saw you in that interview with the Black CEO of Lil Rock, man. Way to keep going out to crush it, bro. Making connections, man. Building that network, man, because that network is equal to what? That net worth. Yeah. You got to get to know people, man. Got to get to know people. And number 7 is they spend time sharpening their saw. Or in other words, we gave the analogy of the man taking all day to chop down a tree. And when somebody told him, man, why don't you take a few minutes to sharpen your saw? He said, I don't have time for that. Well, highly effective people are always sharpening their skills, so when they put them to work, they can be efficient and effective. See, he was going to eventually get the tree cut down, which is his effectiveness, but did he do it efficiently? No, because he's cutting with a dull saw, a dull axe. Some of you guys are trying to build a business with dull tools, meaning you're not mentally sharp. because you don't exercise, meaning you're not mentally clear because you don't read books on personal growth and self-development. You're not organized as you can be because you don't have time to read a time management book. You don't have time to go to a time management seminar. Does everybody understand how that works? This is some good stuff. So you got to spend time sharpening your saw, sharpening your tools, so that you're not only efficient but also effective. You got to be efficient and effective. Hopefully that's making sense to you guys. No questions? All right. You guys don't have any questions, I'll just keep talking. I'll keep talking. So that was Thursday's show. And you guys know, inside of Facebook, if you go into my page, Financial Health Mentor, and go ahead and share the stream. If you haven't already shared the stream, please hit share button, because I forgot to even share it on my own personal page this morning. Go ahead and hit share, and then type in the comments so I know that you're still alive. Type in the comments, hashtag your brand matters. Hashtag your brand matters. Because when y'all get quiet like this, y'all don't give me thumbs up or something, I think y'all sleep, man. Did y'all go back to sleep this morning? Comment in the chat, hashtag your brand matters, right? That's gonna be the new hashtag for us for the next couple weeks. Hashtag your brand matters. If you are building a business and you're not building a brand, man, you are missing out. You're not really building a business at all, man. You're not building a business at all. Look at the brand that I have on right now. How many of you guys are familiar with this brand right here? These guys do a good job of branding. How many of you guys are familiar with this brand right here? What you guys know about that? I want you to, I'm trying to show you guys something, why it's important to be building your brand all the time. You guys familiar with this brand right here? What does this represent? Your brand matters, y'all. And what you guys are doing is, because I did this too. Now I want you guys to always know that I am never talking at you or talking down. I'm actually talking to myself, or you're hearing it out loud, because I did this. What you guys are doing is saying, I don't need to build a brand because my business is small. Can anybody agree? I don't need to build a brand because I'm just getting started. My business is still small. Can I speak freely and we still be friends? Can I speak freely today and we still be friends? You know, because I like to be politically correct. I don't like to step on people's toes and stuff intentionally, but I want to be able to speak freely to you guys and we still be friends. Is that cool? Because sometimes we need a little tough love in our lives in order to, some of you guys are saying, I don't need to focus on building a brand right now because my business is small. Well, guess what? If you don't build a brand, your business is going to stay small. You understand that? You're saying to yourself, I'm not worried about building a brand because my business is small. I'm just getting started. Well, guess what? Your business is going to stay small if you don't build a brand. Your brand is what makes your business sustainable. All of you guys are here because of the Financial Health Mentor brand. And now what am I doing with this brand? You see, I'm starting to introduce you to my other brand, Monetize My Life Academy. You guys are here because of the Financial Mentor brand. What is the Financial Health Mentor brand? What do you think? What do you think the brand is? Most of you guys know it's financial education. But what are the characteristics? What can you tell that's important to me in building my brand? Right? You know, education is one. You know, I like to teach, I like to motivate, I like to encourage, I like to inspire. You also know that I'm extremely consistent. That's a part of my brand. That's a part of who I am. Because you know I'm here Monday through Friday. Even when I'm not here, I'm here. Right? So you guys are here. You guys know that you can find me here every morning because that's part of my brand. See, if you're not building a brand, you say, hey, I don't have time to focus on a brand because my business is small. Your business is going to stay small if you don't build a brand. Good morning, Coach. Hey, Nada. Let's see. FinancialFamilyWealth.com. I've taken what you've taught me and opened a financial education and credit repair online business. However, I also want to brand Nada Black as a wife, mother, entrepreneur. Maybe start a blog. Where should I start with branding? You know what, Nada? That can be the same brand. Because think about it, Financial Health Mentor and H Cortez is the same. As I'm building Financial Health Mentor and I do these video blogs every day, what do you already know about me, Nada? Give me 5 things that you know about me because you've been watching the show. And I just want to point out, I want to give you this example. See, your financial family wealth and Nada Black could be synonymous, right? Give me 5 things that you know about me because you've been tuning into the show, and give me 5 things that you know about me. I'm gonna show you that that could be the same brand, right? 5 things that you know about me really quickly. And I'm just trying to show you that, you know, that you know about me personally, that you know about H Cortez, not the Financial Health Mentor, but because you were introduced to the Financial Health Mentor and I put it all out on the line, you know at least 5 things about me, right? So when you do your financial education brand, hey, this is Nada Black, here to help you fix your credit, help you fix your finances as a wife, mother, and an entrepreneur. Here's how I can help you overcome certain struggles, right? Oh, wait a minute. So that's what I'm saying. So you know that I'm a financial health mentor. You know I'm a sports coach. You know I'm a branding specialist. You know that I'm a husband. You know that I have 5 sons, right? You know that I live in St. Louis, right? So you can build your financial education brand as Nada Black. You know I'm an entrepreneur. So you can still do that under your financial education brand. So you can still do that and be Nada Black. Hey, this is Nada Black of Financial Family Wealth. Mother, author, entrepreneur, right? So you can make that one brand, but if you just wanted to start a separate brand, you could, but you don't have to. You can create the Nada Black blog on your Financial Family Wealth page on a website. Your Nada Black blog could be right there. And you've got the you're in the Monetize My Life Academy. So if you need help starting a blog, post that in our private group, and I'll do some special video training so you can and give you some tips on starting that blog. Also, I have a Monetize My Blog course in Monetize My Life Academy. So if you didn't already go get your 3-month free subscription started, do so. I inbox you with the directions on how to get that started. All right. But yeah, there's a course on how to start your website and monetize it and some different things. So absolutely, good question, good question. Anybody else? Anybody else? But I get it. If you wanted to just be Nada Black entrepreneur separate from the financial piece, you can, but you don't have to. I would run them both together and just make sure that, just like me, every time I say my name, I'm H Cortez, the Financial Health Mentor. I'm Nada Black of Financial Family Wealth.com. And now Nada Black, mother, wife, entrepreneur, author, blogger, you know, credit specialist, soon to be wealth strategist and financial wealth building plan, legacy planner, all that kind of stuff comes out of that one same place, right? Good deal. Guys, I got something very special coming from Monetize My Life Academy. Go to monetizemylifeacademy.com, grab that free ebook, Easy Online Incomes. You're going to get on the list and you're going to start to get notifications about the official launch. We're about to do a 10-day countdown to the official launch of Monetize My Life Academy. You guys don't want to miss that because you're actually going to be able to get access to all of that content for probably less than $10, man. I haven't decided, man. I'm thinking $19. I'm thinking $15. you probably get it less than $10 a month, man. But you got to be involved in the launch. You got to be involved in the launch. And I even got some opportunities to where some people can get a free 1-year subscription if they're willing to do a video testimony for me. But anyway, come on, guys, with your questions, man. Let me help you today. Let me help you today. Anybody want some help building a brand? You need some tips, need some strategies, need some how-to. Come on, guys. You guys been watching me do stuff. Anything you've seen me do, and you're saying, how is he doing that? I see him physically over here playing ball with his kids, but he's live on Facebook. How is he doing that? But if you guys don't want to know, then we'll keep it moving. Thursday's show was Matthew Sam's interview. And here's one thing that I don't get. And the brother took some training. Now, I didn't train him. I didn't coach him. But what I'm talking about, I'm seeing him do in his life. He's building a brand. He's a master barber, number one. Then, as a master barber, he was always referring people to certain products that would help them with their skin, get rid of the razor bumps, get rid of the blackness. Brothers know if you shave a lot, you tend to start darkening up because of all the little micro scarring that happens when you shave. So even though you don't have any hair around here, you be dark as a mug around here from all of the shaving if you use razors. So he was always directing them to products that would help them with that. And the brother had an epiphany one day. He said, wait a minute, what if I had my own products? Instead of referring them to somebody else, I can refer them to my own products. Got with his sister, who was already doing her natural body butters and scrubs type thing, and they developed Sam's superior quality products, and now he has a wonderful brand out because he's taking the things he's passionate about. And then how many of you guys realize that what is one of the things that highly effective people do? They look for synergy. He didn't go out and create something that was totally opposite of what he does and what he's passionate about. He's passionate about hair, skincare, beard serums, and all that kind of stuff. So he created a product line that was right in synergistic alignment with who he is and what he does in the barber industry. Tell me, why haven't more barbers and hairstylists come up with their own products? That baffles me. Every grocery store or dollar store or a Walgreens or pharmacy on the planet has all of the name brand products that you can get, but they all also have their own black label products. You guys get that? Every, not one, but every single grocery store, pharmacy, dollar store, they all have nationally recognized brands on their shelves. But what do they also have right next to the national brand? Their brand for 10 cents cheaper. And they sell millions of dollars worth of products for being 10 cents cheaper than the national brand. Why aren't barbers and stylists? Matter of fact, why don't they even sell products, period? Been on my barber for years, man. This is a barber shop. Why are you directing people to the Asian-owned beauty supply store to buy products that you recommend? Why not set up a little cabinet over there and have them buy them products from you, man? You in the shop all day, every day anyway. Take you all but 2 minutes and say, hold up, brother, I'm gonna cut you next, but you guys want to get this product over here? Bam. And you make that transaction, you make a few extra dollars. Make a few extra dollars. And maybe you don't want to deal with the headache of that. But as a barber, you might deal with an entrepreneur and say, you know what? I'm going to rent you this little space the same way I rent somebody a booth for $125 a week. I'm going to rent you a little space with this cabinet here, and you're going to be able to sell all sorts of products that are related to barbering and all that kind of stuff. So instead of me having to run to the beauty supply store, I can get neck strips from you. So I'm going to sell you this space and let you set up a mini beauty supply spot right here inside my barbershop. Are you kidding me? That helps me cover my rent. That helps bring other foot traffic in, because you're going to be bringing traffic in, people who want to get these products. Yeah, I'll give you this little bit of space, man. Just keep your stuff neat and organized, and you can start selling products, right? So back to Feel the Real LLC. Is there a way to do online performances? Is Facebook Live a good place to start that, or another platform? So Feel the Real LLC is a entertainment company, and yes, I would definitely use that to build my brand and do some online streaming stuff, to kind of maybe get a couple things to go viral. So when you're saying online performances, so what kind of music do they do? Is this hip hop? Is this R&B? Is this are these singers, rappers, dancers? What kind of performance do they do? But I would absolutely have my performances streamed online. I would absolutely, probably not all of them, but I would absolutely do some exclusive stuff for my Facebook fan base. Yeah, regulations brings fear of suits. Yeah, yeah, and we scared of everything, right? You guys remember? You guys are supposed to hold me accountable to get my Blackophobia T-shirts done. You guys remember what Blackophobia means? Who was on the stream when we talked about Blackophobia? But you're right, people are scared of their own success. Blackophobia. Anybody remembers what Blackophobia means? But yes, I would definitely do some little sets. You know, one of the things that they can stream online to get people to know, like, and trust them, and get them engaged, they can stream some of their rehearsals online. They can stream some of their rehearsals online and kind of just bring people into, we are in a reality TV world. We are in a reality TV world, so they can do their own behind the music. They can do their own unsung, and do as they're going to prepare for shows and all that kind of stuff, and they can be letting their audience in. Remember what I keep saying, and I'm going to keep coming back to this. I'm going to keep coming back to this. Pay attention to what's happening to you. What does making a band and all of those shows have in common? They just follow some up and coming artists around, and they are in the backstage, they're in the bands, and they're traveling from city to city, they're in their rehearsal sessions. Man, they could be building a following based on Facebook Lives, doing little stuff like that. Absolutely. Problem is, they're thinking that people have to know them first before they can do that. I'm gonna give you my personal testimony. Right now, it says we have at least 25 people watching live. I did my first live shows, I think, for a month straight in front of 2 or 3 people. My live stream began when I started doing Talking Money in the Morning live every morning, Monday through Friday. It began for a month straight. Crickets. Crickets. But I had sense enough to know that everybody started somewhere. I had to start somewhere and build from there, so they can build their hip hop brand going direct to the consumer. See, a lot of times brothers in hip hop are looking to get signed by major labels and stuff like that. Today, you have the technology to go straight to the consumer with what you're doing. What does that mean? That means if I sell a record for $10, a download, you download it for $10, right? I no longer have to sell millions of copies where I'm only getting 50 cents per copy to become a millionaire. I can sell 100,000 downloads online and make me a millionaire and build my brand. Go straight to the consumer. And guess what? If I get 100,000 followers who like my music, I don't need to be known by millions and millions of people. Because if 100,000 people download my music, guess what? 100,000 people will probably likely buy a $20 t-shirt for me as well. 100,000 people, I can probably get 50 to 100 people in a small room in a small club to pay $50 for a ticket to come see me perform. But you know why people have to sell out stadiums to make any money? Because they have 3, 4, 5 different entities that got to get a piece of that pie. You can go straight to the consumer, means you don't have to do that much in numbers and still build a loyal following and a loyal brand. No, you won't be famous, but you'll be wealthy. Problem with most hip hop guys is they want to be famous and they're trading wealth for fame. That's why they make no money. They're getting screwed in these 360 contracts and all that, because the record labels know that all they have to tell a young brother, young sister is, I'm going to make you famous. I ain't going to make you no money, but I'm going to make you famous. What did Jay-Z say? Fame is the worst drug known to man, is worse, better than heroin or something like that. It says we make people successful and you have to put out a quality product. You are a quality person, product. You are a product that we trust. Absolutely, I appreciate that, Tyrone. Yeah, and that's part of the brand, right? But I contemplate and I'm constantly trying to make sure that I build on the brand, and then now I'm in a place where I have to make sure that I also protect the brand, right? I'm constantly building on the brand, and then I also have to protect the brand. That makes sense? Any other questions, man? Any other questions? This is good stuff. Sabani says, salute, bro. Thanks for the idea and the inspiration. Man, absolutely, man. I do this every Friday, man, for y'all. Monday through Thursday is for me. Friday is for y'all. So however I can help you, man, just ask any questions that you have. And if you want to know anything that if I know it, I don't have. And see, and here's the thing. You guys know that a lot of this information I sell in Monetize My Life Academy. But here's the other thing about building a brand. And most coaches not going to tell you this. If you're not proving to people that you can help them solve their problems by giving them some free information, they're not going to buy any of your paid content. So a lot of times we don't want to give anything away for free. We want to sell everything. And you guys know I'm one of the biggest capitalists in the world. I believe in selling everything to make money, right? But Monica's on the stream. Shabani, I hope I'm saying that right, is on the stream. But Shabani may not ever join the Monetize My Life Academy. But what Shabani might do is say, hey, you can go plug into this brother every Friday. He gives free tips on how to build your brand, how to build your business, how to grow personally, how to develop. You give free tips every Friday. And he might just, or she might just, I can't tell if it's a guy or girl, might just tell a few people to come in and tune in. Now, Shabani might never join Monetize My Life Academy, but because I gave Shabani some free value and they told some other people, those other people might just go in and get them a Monetize My Life Academy membership based on Shabani's word. So you have to be willing to give and to sow. And guess what? Craig's on my show every morning. He gets all of this free information every morning, but he's got sense enough to know that, hey, if this is the free stuff, what's behind the paid curtain? So he got him a membership to Monetize My Life Academy to get a deeper dive, to be able to jump on the phone with me and call me and say, bro, I got a quick question. I got a quick question. That's a benefit of being part of the academy, is you get me as a personal coach and mentor. He gets to go in my private Facebook group and say, hey, bro, here's a question. Can you do a video response real quick? I know some other people in the group probably have a similar question, right? So they get personal attention. But Yeah, you got to give away for free. All right. So nobody's on the stream that remember what blackophobia is, right? So Lawrence is asking, what is blackophobia? The term acrophobia is the innate fear of heights, right? The term acrophobia is the clinical definition of somebody who is afraid of heights. But blackophobia is Black people's innate fear of ascending to new heights. Their innate fear of success. So that's something we made up, Lawrence. But blackophobia is Black folk, because we all know Black folks who have that fear of success. That's what blackophobia is. Black folk have a fear of success. And before you start judging people, I want you to realize that that is a real thing, because there was a point in our history where success literally got us killed. You think about being in the South and you decided to open up your own little shop, your own little boutique, and it became successful, you would find yourself hanging from a tree. You would become those strange fruits. So there's a reason that we have an innate fear of success. Because there was a time in our history where Black and being successful would literally get us killed. So now we have to overcome some of those things, and it's okay to fear success. That's why I do what I do, because I want to help people overcome those challenges. But blackophobia is a real thing. That's part of one of the symptoms of post-traumatic slave syndrome. Right. So I said I'm going to eventually get some T-shirts with that done. Would you guys buy a T-shirt from me if it said blackophobia in that definition? Would that be a cool T-shirt? And I want to, go through the proper channels to get it copywritten and trademarked and all that kind of stuff. But that's not all the way in alignment with what I'm doing. So that's not on the front burner. That's on a couple of the back burners. But I think that'd be cool. Do some T-shirts like that. So Sean Morris says, I work in nursing. I'm living from paycheck to paycheck, and I don't have a high credit score, but I would like to be involved in sales, buying and renting of property. How can I get involved in that? Join the Black Wealth Movement. I want you to text your name to 314-874-6887. If you can afford $34.95 per month, I want you to get involved in the Black Wealth Movement. What that's going to do for you, it's going to get you beyond living paycheck to paycheck. We're going to put some extra dollars in your pocket. We're going to teach you some strategies that's going to increase your take-home pay on your job. We're going to teach you how to pay off some debt. We're going to teach you how to improve that credit score. And then we're going to teach you how to leverage that credit to start getting into real estate. I want you to text your name to 314-874-6887. I'm going to get you started in the Black Wealth Movement today. It's $35. It's going to start you $35, then $35 a month. But what you're going to get is you get me as your personal coach and mentor. You get a team of leaders who are going to pour into you, and we're going to teach you how to minimize your taxes so that money comes back into your household. You can use it to pay off your debt, especially if you got credit card debt. Paying off credit card debt instantly boosts your credit score, right? Pay off any other debts, car notes, student loans. That's going to free up the money that you need to start saving to make your first real estate investment. We're going to teach you how to get a 750 credit score in about 120 days. So now you'll learn how to get business credit with that credit score. And now you have access to capital to start buying your real estate. Oh yeah, we some beasts around here. If you didn't know, we some beasts with this wealth building stuff. If you didn't know, right? I just put it out there real leisurely, real casually, because I don't want to be overselling what we're doing. I try not to do a lot of hype, but we some real beasts with this. If you're serious about building wealth, you need to join the Black Wealth Movement. I'm just saying, every now and then I do have to toot my own horn. We are some real beasts with this. Anybody on my team that you see with that orange and that black, red, and meme and with the gold around it, and it says Black woman building wealth, Black man building wealth, yeah, we some beasts with this. You better recognize, right? I just don't. That's just not my character to be perceived as arrogant. That's just not my character, right? I'm not arrogant, but when you start tooting your own horn, it's easy to be perceived as arrogant. So I kind of stay all the way away from that. So that's kind of where I am. All right. So you guys helped me with a tagline. I came up with release your inner voice for the entertainment portion. All right. So Monica is looking for a tagline for the entertainment portion. So that's good. Release your inner voice, right? Anybody else got a tagline for an entertainment company? These guys are hip hop. I would need to know a little bit more about the type of music they do and what they're trying to do long term with their whole, you know, what they're all about as an entity, and not just music, but how are they going to impact the community, right? Or are these guys who are just really just rapping to make a ton of money and just get off into bling, but are they culture driven, or what kind of stuff with that? And that can help us better come up with a tagline. But I like release your inner voice. Yeah. Sean, you are in are you in business yet? That's a question for Sean. That's so true, coach. Yep. So everybody said that yes, they will buy a Blackophobia t-shirt. Yes, you're welcome. It says people need to understand it takes hard work to be successful. Wait a minute, let me do this, then I'll come back to that. It takes hard work to be successful. It is a job and a choice. Everybody is not going to be a shepherd. There will always be people who want people just give stuff to them. Absolutely. I was on a training call last night with a coaching couple last night, and the first thing that I do when I coach a new couple, if they buy my mastermind program, is I go over the mindset of an entrepreneur. And people do have to know, Tyrone, that entrepreneurship is warfare. Entrepreneurship is warfare. However, they usually direct their weaponry at the wrong things. See, when you're in war, you have to know who your enemy is. If you are in war, you have to know who your enemy is. And when I say entrepreneurship is warfare, it's not a war with the competition. It's not the war with the industry you're in. The warfare of entrepreneurship is an internal battle that you have to fight every day. Been a full-time entrepreneur for almost a year. I retired last October 3rd, so I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary. Been an entrepreneur almost all my life. Been a full-time entrepreneur where I just do this full-time. This is how I eat. This is how I feed my family. Every day still, I have to kill a little man inside that says, man, why don't you just go get you a job? Every day, I have to kill that dude. You guys get that? Entrepreneurship is warfare. Every day, I have to kill a little man inside of me that says, man, it was easier when you had a job. Why don't you just go get you a job? Now, 60K might not be a lot for everybody. I walked away from a 60K job. My business was not producing 60K for me, but I walked away from a 60K a year job to pursue this full time. And because of that internal war, that war that I have to fight, man, you sure you want to go back and get that 60K? And guess what? The company I walked away from just had a breach of 150 million records. And guess what I used to do for that company? Keep those records safe. Think they wouldn't have me come back when they're going through some stuff right now? Every day, I have to kill that dude. And I have to get off my assets and go build my asset, which is my business. Every cotton picking day. It's warfare, man. But it's a war and a battle that's fought within you. Do you have to fight some other battles like my mother? Sometimes my family members, my mother, my brothers and sisters, they're like, dude, you need a job. You need a job. I'm like, man, nope. I'm gonna make this thing work. If I have to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every day, 3 meals a day, Monday through Friday, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Yeah, and that's another thing that we don't tout, Lawrence. We got to start really saying that. Since joining the Black Wealth Movement, you have access to so many different entrepreneurs that will show you exactly what you need to do to be financially successful. Man, our network of people, I'm talking about just the people, and I'm not talking about the business. I'm not talking about the strategies. Just the people. I was able to call on my sister last night and say, hey, I'm doing my first coaching session with this new couple. Can you jump on and do the business piece and teach them how to build business credit and how to set up their LLC and all that stuff? She said, absolutely, coach. And she jumped in and knocked it out the park for me. See, we are a network who understands that our net worth is increasing every time we add someone like Sean to the network. So Sean, there's a ton of things that you're going to be able to take from our table, but more importantly, we need to know what you're going to be able to bring to the table. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're a little selective about who we have join our group. They're into telling their true stories, not the fluff that many come out of passion with. Yep, every day. All caps, Craig, you understand, killing that little dude every day is trying to get you to give up on entrepreneurship. Man, you know what happened right when I was getting ready to go full time? And I really started thinking about my brand and the importance of me putting all my time into this. Guess what happened? On my job, got a promotion, got a 10K raise, right? See, the universe has its way of testing how serious you are about the things you say you want. And a lot of you guys are failing that test. A lot of you guys are failing that test. You're saying you want one thing, and it's going to be a tough road for you to go get it. The universe dangles something in your life that you don't want, that you say you don't want, but is convenient for you, and you keep grabbing that convenient thing. You keep grabbing that convenient thing, and the universe is saying, oh, you didn't really want to be an entrepreneur. Every time I was ready to do something serious and full-time in my business, I got a raise, I got a new promotion, telling y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, gotta step out on faith, man. Gotta step out on faith. What's up, Health CEO? Gotta step out on faith. Says, no, I'm not in business. I'm a mental health worker. I work in a psych facility for the mentally disabled, but I would love to be in business. Yeah, the Black Wealth Movement will take you through baby steps to kind of get you where you need to be, but at the same time, you will transform your personal finances. You will transform your personal finances. We'll start working with you getting out of debt and fixing your credit as you're learning entrepreneurship, right? Here's what's funny. I do this full time, and I would tell people how I'm willing to help them and how to do what I need them to do and how to get to where I am. And then they'll go to work and ask somebody on their job, is what I'm saying a good idea? They would go to their job and ask somebody they work with next to side by side and take their word about entrepreneurship before they will take my word, who's a full-time entrepreneur. This is how I eat. But they would go listen to that person who works next to them, who's probably 2 points from getting fired, and that person can tell them something about entrepreneurship, and they would listen to that person. And I'm like, that person is not an entrepreneur. It's not an entrepreneur. That person ain't an entrepreneur. So it's funny like that, man. But people are funny like that. Yeah, broke folks asking broke folks act absolutely. Convenience is the silent killer. Good stuff. Who is that? Randall, Mr. Successful Williams. If you're not already in our Black Wealth Movement, man, I just see your name and I want to recruit you to the Black Wealth Movement, Randall. Because that's a bold declaration. right? For your Facebook profile name to be Randall Mr. Successful Williams, that says a lot to me, and I want to recruit you to the Black Wealth Movement if you're not already in. All right. So I said we got good people, truly. And we really don't talk enough about, you know, our network of people, man. We got some people, man, from all walks of life doing amazing things, and could have all kinds of people, but we're selective about who we want to work with, because if you are not about family, if you are not about legacy, if you're not about the Black community, if you are not about teaching others, if you are not about paying forward, you're not about the Black Wealth Movement. And you know what our response to you is? Bye, Felicia. Because the whole purpose of us building wealth collectively is so once you get your personal household in order, I get my personal household in order, all of my bills are paid, I'm out of debt, I've got a solid net worth, then we can come together and pitch in $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a piece and go do some major rebuilding projects in our community. So we're a little selective about who we want in our network, man. And that's why we promote as a Black Wealth Movement, because we're only looking for people who are serious about what we're doing. And I will tell you this, anybody, and I don't care, I don't mean to step on any leader's toes, but if you're a leader and you're trying to lead the Black community to rebuilding and economic development, and your plan does not include a personal economic game plan for Black people, I can't see how that's going to be successful. Because the reason any movement has always fallen apart was because we were not personally sound economically. So I can join Randall, the Mr. Successful Williams movement, and we can be doing some great things in the community. We could be feeding the kids, we could be teaching the kids, we could be taking care of our elderly. But guess what? As soon as my transmission go out of my car, and I don't have an emergency fund, the movement gets pushed to the backside, and I got to go deal with this. Soon as the movement gets real, and it's time for me to protest and put in some real work in the movement, I got to take a back seat because I don't want my boss to see me out there on the front line. I might lose my job. You guys get how that works hand in hand? See, I can't lose my job because I got to feed my family. So therefore, I can't fully participate in the movement because somebody on Facebook might take a screenshot of me saying something wild and preaching Black power, and they might show that to my boss. I lose my job. So I can't really, I'm a secret agent Black Panther. But when you know how to get money outside of somebody else's job. See, I can get money in 1,000 different ways as an entrepreneur. So I don't have a boss. That's what a lot of people got mad at Dame Dash when he says, man, calling somebody else boss is like calling somebody else, another man, daddy. That's what he was really talking about. That's what he was really, if I call you boss, then in essence, I need your permission to go join the Black Wealth Movement to help liberate my people. That's the same thing as talking to somebody about their day. You got to get permission to stay out past curfew. That's what he was talking about. And Charlemagne and DJ Envy, they kind of, you know, it was a real clash there because they couldn't get it. Guarantee you, there's certain things that Charlemagne can and cannot do because he would lose his job. Now, I'm not saying that Charlemagne can't get money outside of his job, because clearly he can. He's an author. He speaks all over the country. He endorses Bevel. He has a lot of connections. But he also knows the importance of the Breakfast Club and helping him build that brand and taking his brand to newer heights so he can continue to explode his brand. So he don't want to mess that up. So he has to be politically correct in a lot of situations because it could jeopardize his job. You got to understand, man, we've got to get our personal financial situation in order so that you can run hard and do the things that need to be done in the community. I'm not worried about losing no job, man. I'm not worried about somebody else hiring me, somebody going to my Facebook page and seeing that here's all I talk about is a black business opportunity, black wealth. Here's this all I talk about is rebuilding the black community, us unifying. I'm not worried about a job being taken away from me because of who I really am. In fact, that was one of the catalysts for me walking away from my job because I had to be somebody else on the plantation and then be somebody different when I got home. I got tired of being bipolar in that way. On the job, I had to eat crap and I had to be a certain type of person for 8 hours of my day, 9 hours of my day. Then I had to come home and be able to let my hair down, so to speak. I got tired of that. So, yes, entrepreneurship is warfare, but it's an internal battle with you and the employee in you versus the new you that you're trying to become. So if you want to build wealth with us, I want you to text your name to 314-874-6887, and I'll get you some information about what the Black Wealth Movement is and what it is not, so we can go from there. Any more questions? See, I end the show at 8 o'clock because I know some of you guys are kind of getting into work. You kind of getting, I don't got nowhere to be. I don't have anywhere to be. This is my work. And you guys get that? This is my work. As in my life's work, as in my mission, as in my purpose for being here. How many of you guys, when you go to your job, you can say that is also your work? How many of you guys, when you go to your job, you can also say, this is my life's mission? This is my life's work. This is my purpose. This is exactly why I was created and placed on this planet in this day and time. What about appearance? Elaborate a little bit, Tyrone. Says, what about appearance? Elaborate a little bit. But your job can be your first investor. Absolutely. The job just, I'm not the one that says the job is just overbroken, all that stuff. Put your job in a proper perspective, proper context. Your job should be your first investment. That should be the only, and see what we do is we tend to tell our people to go get a good job, go get out on your own and start creating all these bills and stuff for yourself. What if the same child that you let live with you for 18 years, you let live with you for another 5? And they came home with that degree and they got a job and got into the real world, and you said, no, you're not going to buy a new car with a car note. You're going to drive this beater for 5 years. No, you're not going to go get your own apartment because that's a bill that you don't need. You have a bed to sleep in right here. Yes, it's going to infringe on a little bit of privacy. You're not going to be running no hood rats all up through here and all that stuff. But here's what we're going to do in these next 5 years. I'm going to continue to feed you because I've been feeding you all this time. I'm going to continue to clothe you because I've been continuing to clothe you all this time. But what you're going to do for the next 5 years is every penny you get your hands on, you're going to save it. You're going to take a couple hours of your day and you're going to learn entrepreneurship. And in 5 years, you got $100,000 saved. Now it's time for you to go get on your own, but you're not going to go pay nobody else to do that. You're going to go buy you an 8-unit apartment complex. You're going to live on 1 unit and you're going to let your tenants pay you continually so that you can get your business off the ground. See, that's a different type of mindset. People must look a professional, look like a professional they need to be. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would agree there. You do have to put time into, thank you, I'll be texting you at the end. Absolutely. You do have to pay very close attention because that is the first representation of your brand. And Tyrone, we got to get together, man, because as a financial educator, I'm very, very, very comfortable in sweats and a t-shirt. I'm very comfortable in sweats and a t-shirt. I'm very comfortable letting my facial hair grow, and I might buzz it down every 10 days or so. but I know my brand can go to a different level if I stepped up my game as far as that appearance is concerned. But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Are you the one with the book on dress? Because if so, I was looking for you. I'm looking for you. If so, right? If you're the one with the book on the dress and all that kind of stuff. But you're absolutely right. Thank you. I will be texting. Any more questions before we get out of here, man? I appreciate this. This show is always fun for me because I like the dialogue. I like to talk. I like to help. Right? Sometimes when I'm doing the Monday through Thursday, I'm just putting the information out that I want you to know. I don't know how it's going to be received, and I just kind of, give you my thought process on a lot of different things. But let me know if you got any questions. We got 5 more minutes. If so, I want that book too. Tyrone says no. Okay. There is a brother. If I find him, I'm trying to get him on my show next week. And that's what he's all about, man. And he's got a couple books and does workshops on really paying attention to who you are as the outward appearance, right? And making sure that you are sharp, that you're clean, because that alone opens doors for you. That alone opens doors for you. So Randall, join the Black Wealth Movement, and then we together are going to improve our lives in that area, right? Any more questions? We got 2 or 3 more minutes. Any more questions? We'll end at 8:15. It's 8:12 by my computer clock. Any more questions? We'll wrap up. Yeah, I gotta find that brother. He was on the show a couple of weeks ago. I gotta find him and see if he'll come on and be a guest. But yeah, I'm a little too comfortable in sweats and t-shirts, man, and I could probably be in some other places and have access to other rooms and things if I every now and then put on at least a jacket and a button down, right? So 2 more minutes. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? 2 more minutes. All right, so if there are no questions, I kind of say that in tongue in cheek because I know somebody could be typing. So just kind of want to remember, text your name to 314-874-6887 if you want to know more about the Black Wealth Movement. So I need your website and how to get in contact. Text me your name, Kevin, 314-874-6887. If you want just to go to my website, maybe you don't want to have a conversation, you might want to do some background research before we ever talk. That's cool. Website, if somebody can type this in the chat, HCortezThornton.com. HCortezThornton.com is my website. Hcortez, HCortezThornton.com. HCortezThornton.com is the website. Said me love being called a man, Monica. It's like, shoot, this is just what it is. Hcortez, THORNTON. Yes, thank you, Randall. Appreciate it. HCortezThornton.com. And if you want information on the Black Wealth Movement, if you click the Black Wealth Movement tab at the top of that website, all the information you need to know about us and who we are, the company that's behind us, and all that kind of stuff is right there. 8 frequently asked question videos there. Everything is there. However, I would appreciate if you like what you see and you want to sign up. Do not sign up on that website. Call me first because I'm going to sign you up with somebody else on my team. 314-874-6887. 314-874-6887. Appreciate that, Randall. So with that, I'm H Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community. Till I talk to you guys next week, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve it. Peace out, y'all.